Previously on
Run sprints away from the danger behind him. Pain tears through his legs with each step, a hard impact against the metallic ground. His chest burns, every desperate breath stinging, and his collarbone. Oh, it aches. With each stride, he can feel the bullet rubbing against his bone. A moment lodged into his very being, unforgotten. No matter how fast or how far he goes, Run cannot escape the memory of being shot. He finally reaches the waters of an unfamiliar lake, and his stride slows to a stop. The water greets his thighs, and while the cold soothes his body, it does nothing for his mind. He begins to claw desperately at his collarbone, over and over.
Get it out. I gotta get it out.
His nails dig into his skin, and he bleeds. The danger for Run is long gone, yet he still cannot escape. The lake awaits him. Lore is struck. A sharp, foot-long metal spear is lodged into the upper part of her right thigh. Her attacker, a man made whole again with mostly metal, smirks at her, drops the end of his harpoon gun, and crushes it with his steel foot. It short-circuits, sending an electrifying burst to the other end. Lore cries out. She tells Autumn to run, but Autumn refuses to leave her behind. Autumn's small but strong hands tighten around her halberd. Her face is filled with a mix of fear and determination. She lunges forward and swings with all her might. Her attacker tries to dodge, but he is not fast enough, and Autumn takes an ear. Shocked, blood spilling down over his jawline and onto his shoulder, he looks down at his ear, now on the ground. Then to Autumn. Smiling again, he steps forward, no weapon in hand. Autumn strikes again with a halberd, the wound in her arm making it painful to swing, but she refuses again to leave Lore in this alone. She strikes him in his leg, a grinding sound of metal on metal, and a punch that would have struck her face instead lands in her stomach. Sparks fly. Everyone is bleeding. Everyone is wounded. Autumn, Lore gasps. Hide. Lore releases her nightmare. A droning, high-pitched electronic cry crescendos as little bits of small, pixelated black shapes start flooding out of Lore's mouth. They spin and circle around like birds before swarming the attacking men, slicing into their skin, piercing the metal. Lore's face is dark, black liquid oozing from her eyes, nose, and mouth. Run, she whispers to Autumn. Autumn runs. The cries behind her are drowned out by the sound of Lore's nightmare. We begin with Autumn running down along the pathway. Autumn, I need you to roll for me. Did it go through? It did. Autumn, success. Okay. You are running down. You saw what happened with Lore. I think you're muted. I hope it's you and not me. Is it you? Can you say something for me?
hello.
Oh, okay, you're not muted. I'm so sorry. Okay, you are running down the pathway. Your feet are aching. You've been running for a couple of minutes. Do you keep running or do you stop to go back for Lore?
Nope. She told me to run, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And where are you headed?
Keep going down this path if I can.
Okay. You find your way to the beach. Her shack.
I just collapse on my knees as soon as I see the shack and just start crawling forward.
Okay.
Is anyone there? Anyone home?
There's no one here. You are alone?
She collapses on the sand, just... Oh. All right, I'm gonna get up and go over to the shack and see if it's open.
It's open. You can get in. You turn, twist the wheel. Hydraulic sound of the vault kind of opening moves the door for you. You can get inside.
All right. Oh. She sits down and just kind of put my face in my hands and... Okay. I've got to go back there. I've got to go back right now. I'm not sure what to do at this point. Is there any way I can contact anybody in this shack? Maybe something, I don't know, like a phone? I don't even know if they have phones here.
There are some electronics here in the shack, but I don't know if you know how to work any of them. Do you want to try?
I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna give it my damnedest if I can.
All right. So there's a terminal at where it looks like you remember seeing Adam charging. Mm-hmm. There's a terminal right beside it.
All right.
You're gonna try to interact with it?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and roll for me.
Okay.
Okay, so you go to turn it on. It looks like a message comes up. The HUD lights up and it's working. It has power, but It looks like it's locked because the screen flickers red a little bit when you try to interact with it.
Okay. Okay. What, does it say anything?
Nothing that you can understand. It's symbols that you can't quite read. Language you don't know, but it looks like, if you had to guess, it looks like it's like a lock screen. You can access the terminal.
Okay. Is there anything on the side or anything that I can maybe push? Or tap? She just whaps it a bit.
Yeah, you can whack it again, but it's not going to, like, you whack it and it still shows the same screen. It's the only terminal that it looks like you can interact with.
Okay. Damn you, you stupid thing. I've never been good with technology. Okay. Well, since it's locked, I think the only way I can do something, I guess I've just gotta go back and see if I can help Law. Oh, I'm so out of breath, though. I'm gonna see if there's something in the fridge first, so I can get a little energy.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Do they have a refrigerator? Actually, I don't even know.
I'm
gonna go in the kitchen area.
Yeah, Autumn goes into the kitchen area and sees familiar style cupboards, maybe what she can discern as a cupboard, and something that looks like it might be a refrigerator. And as on second thought, she recalls Adam going in here to get some things for her. She opens the door to the refrigerator, and it's a lot of fungus, a lot of things in different bowls that are so expertly labeled for recipes and for food.
Well, I probably can't read any of this.
No.
Damn it. All right, what's one that looks like Kraj? Anything?
I think you would actually recognize something that you two made together before you left. And you had leftovers.
I'm gonna grab this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this and just open it up.
Yep.
Just kind of stuff my face.
You just grabbed him. you just you threw him. You Chuck Norris'd his ass. That was awesome. You just punched him and then put him down, and I didn't mean kill him. I just said that. That was the words that came out of my mouth real quick in the moment. It was just a quick moment, and you just completely just punched him out and ruined his life. How did you do that, Adam?
Excuse me, narrator, am I losing my mind, or is this Dex?
You see Dex walk in.
Oh! Oh my God! And she drops.
You made it!
She drops the jar. Huh?
What are you eating?
Oh shit! It's all on the floor now.
Oh, I don't have many of those.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Adam. We've got to help Laura. We've got to help Laura. There's something wrong. I got hurt, and Laura's hurt, and something started. Her face, there was just like tears streaming out of her, and these little black shards coming out of her mouth.
Where is she?
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'll try to take you back the way I came from, but I just ran as far as I could.
Please do.
She told me to run, so I did.
Okay.
Adam bolts for the door.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go follow Adam. He probably knows.
Autumn
Running
leads
again.
run down the pathway, and I believe Adam does not wait. He starts sprinting faster than Autumn can probably run down the pathway to try to reach Lore, who he finally finds sitting on the ground, shaking.
Autumn throws aside her halberd and just like immediately gets on her knees next to Laura. Are you all right?
Oh God, you're okay.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh my God. I'm so glad you're alive.
I start touching her and I grab her and I start looking to make sure she doesn't have any cuts on her. I'm sorry.
No, I'm all right. I made it out. I have a little bit of a, don't worry about this. It's fine.
Well, Adam should be able to help you with that.
Okay. Can you stand? Do you need to stand? Do you need to rest?
We should probably go.
Let me carry you.
Okay. Do you want me to help you up? We can link arms.
It's fine. I can pick up 1,000 pounds. I got this.
Oh, okay. All right.
As Adam picks me up, I look over at the two men, and what do we see?
They're eviscerated. You have made them shreds. Nothing really remains except for slices of human flesh and metal.
Laura, are you okay?
Yeah. Are you two okay?
Yeah, Adam kicked two guys' asses. I mean, they're not gonna harm us. I think they're dead.
They are dead.
As Adam's picking me up, because I'm sure he walked over to me, I see the blood all over his foot. I'm glad you're okay. I'm so sorry, Autumn. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh no, I'm just glad that you're all right. I mean, I thought I was going crazy, but you just said to run, so that is what I did.
Do you need you have something, right? Are you okay?
Don't touch it.
Okay.
Did you do that to them?
Yeah.
Mary and Joseph.
There's this. I'm kind of sick, and so sometimes this happens.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah. Let's get back to your spot, to your house, to your place.
Please.
I can try to explain it. I know it's kind of weird.
Well, yeah, but I mean, hell,
Nothing's weird.
Everything's weird. Right, like Dex said, everything's weird at this point.
Honestly, you could tell me you were half zebra, half dolphin, and I'd believe you at this point.
I've been a gazelle. We've been there. It's weird. But
Okay.
let's go back to your home.
As Adam's like picking me up and moving me away, can I look on the ground and see if there's anything that we should pick up? Like anything that did not get eviscerated that might be important to grab?
You can roll for me.
Okay.
You can have a +1.
Okay.
You have a history with the Enki, right?
Yes.
Okay.
God.
I think we see Lore start digging through the remains of flesh and metal, clearly looking for something. I think you know to look for the comdat that both of these people might have, but you can't seem to find it.
Adam, do you see the comdat? Can you
I do
scan?
not. Sure. I can have a look here.
Adam finds one.
I have one. Dex, could you be so kind as to grab that item right there?
He
Yeah.
points
careful
to
what
an
you touch.
ear.
An ear?
That's correct. An ear.
Wait,
A dismembered ear.
Adam, you want me to grab his ear?
Yes.
Okay.
You could put it in your beanie so you wouldn't have to touch it.
I'm not.
I do not recommend putting it in his beanie.
Okay, I
Just
can
hold it,
touch it.
it's fine.
It's just an ear, right? It's not. Is it gonna bite or anything? Does it do anything? Is it like an animal ear or something?
It's an ear,
It belongs
Dex.
to a human.
Okay. I got it.
Thank you. Is everything okay, Law? Are you fine?
I'm fine. Ran.
You had me nervous.
I know.
I'm sorry.
He just dropped his gun and he took off.
Should I go look for him or something?
I think he's long gone by now. I mean, we can if I
No,
might
I-
not be much help right now.
Why would he run though? Why would he run? If you were in trouble and you needed help.
I mean,
Did you see why?
she said to run. So
Oh no, not you. Okay, you told them both to run. I got it. Okay. I have an ear. Can we get back to your place?
Yes. Let's go.
They begin to walk back. Do you do anything else, Lore, here? Or do you just leave scatters of flesh and metal?
I'd probably leave scatters, but then because of what Autumn said, I'm gonna think, did he run because I said run? Or did he run for another reason? Do I remember?
You can roll for it.
Did you say roll for it? or
Yeah,
no?
you can roll for it, because I remember, but I don't want to. Oh, my God.
What
Yes. So she rolled a rule of
Holy.
threes.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Yeah. So
Wow.
this means you actually get to create a memory around the fact that he ran, or even a memory about what has happened here if you want, and you can use it as an advantage. So you don't have to write that now, but you can do it at any point going forward. But yeah, you fucking remember. You remember. And I think what you might guess is, because you were there. No, you weren't. For the shootout, right? Now you have to remind me.
The shootout,
The shootout in
which
Dust
one?
Vale. The shootout in Dust Vale.
When we were at the bar,
Yeah.
when he shot first, you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was there.
Yeah. So he had a look of panic and immediately fled. It wasn't, he looked like he was somewhere else, reliving trauma.
Okay. Just clarifying, does Lore know that?
Yes. You rolled a
she
rule
put
of
the two in-
threes,
okay.
100%. You're in insight check for sure.
I'm gonna touch Autumn's arm and just ran not because of me. He ran for his own reasons. I don't know why. Well, I think he's dealing with something. I don't think he meant to leave us.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
I mean, I feel for him. I've been in that place of panic. I've been there before, but I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm glad you're okay too. I'm glad all of you are. I look down at my leg and I touch it and say, Adam, can you help me with this later?
Yes, I can.
You
Okay.
two are unscathed. I'm glad. We got a little beat up.
Honestly, we should just stick with Adam. he I couldn't believe it. I out of fear, I just said, kill them. And then
There are other dangers to me being out and about, Dex. Some more complicated than you may understand.
Yeah. But maybe that's where we come into play. Maybe we can watch out for those dangers and you can watch out for the dangers like you did.
I mean, to be fair, these people are shredded now. I wouldn't say that Law is exactly a wilting flower when it comes to confrontation.
She is a strong one. I'm probably going to grab Laura's arm and just hold her hand while I'm holding her.
I definitely hold his hand back. And I kind of lean into him, like as he carries me.
I turn on my heating coil in my chest just to keep her warm.
Yeah, it's just like this comfort that I feel and safety.
You arrive back at your little hut. You guys go inside. It's a little tight for all four of you, I think. It's not hard to move around. It's kind of a small space. But you can squeeze around the table if you'd like. Adam sets Lore down in a chair and begins to run his medical process.
You're very lucky. It missed any main arteries.
He set it off after he got it in there. They were fast.
It was real scary.
So who were those guys or people?
I think they're part of the Enki, based on their clothing.
Enki? What's that? What's the Enki?
Like a Yankee? Like New York? Yankees?
Oh, or Yankee Doodle. Do you ever eat at Yankee Doodles?
Enki.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. They have like little peanuts on the floor. You can
Oh my
eat
God.
like you don't eat the.
Wait,
you eat peanuts.
you eat the peanuts off the floor?
No,
You
no,
eat
no,
off-
no.
No,
No, you
shell
throw
them
them on the
and then
floor.
you-
So you
Oh.
have like there's like a big barrel and you eat peanuts and then whenever you're done, throw them like you're a king.
I mean,
Goodbye.
we even get mushrooms from the ground, but we make sure to clean them really well before we eat them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this isn't like that, but
Okay.
it kind of similar.
The
opposite.
I've never been. Maybe sometime, like Buffalo Wild Wings, we could go.
Don't say that. That just sounds so good right now. That sounds so good. I mean, I know we have other matters to deal with, but that just love Wild Wings.
All right, Laura, that should be good.
Thank you,
This
Adam.
is the best I can do.
That's better than it was. And what's another? I mean, I just keep adding to my scar collection, so
You
this will be a
have.
good one.
Absolutely.
Is this why you have so many scars?
I mean, this is a new way. This one's going to be big. No, it's mostly a mix of things, but going in the lake, I've had a couple rustles with some mermaids. When I first washed up, I wasn't in good shape. I got latched on by a few of them, and Adam found me, and he stitched me up, and that's honestly the only reason I'm alive.
No more mermaids since then, right?
No.
Good.
How do you beat a mermaid?
Break its spine.
Oh.
Yeah, how would I beat a mermaid or Autumn? How would we beat a mermaid if we had to fight off a mermaid?
Yeah.
Well, if you're in the water, you just gotta keep your eyes open, at least, well, as best as you can. And I look around. We don't have any books or anything.
And face
Ugh.
it is primarily your best objective against it. Don't let it get on its back where it injects you.
When we get to the beach, I'll draw a diagram in the sand and show you exactly where you can hit it.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I don't
You're
think
not
I'll ever
going
have to.
in again.
I mean,
Well, I'm not planning to, but then if they ever do, they know what to do.
right. I mean,
Okay.
what if we have to? You know, what if it's like an emergency and we don't know how to take care of mermaids? It's probably best that we know what we're about to go up against.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, what if I need to go get you wings, Adam? You know, quick takeout order. Jump in the lake.
You know what I miss? I miss orange chicken. Now, I could go through a box of orange chicken like it was nothing.
Orange chicken.
Oh my God. Give me 2 boxes of orange chicken and some chicken fried rice. I would demolish that by myself.
Gosh, I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
Here, just go help yourself. Grab some stuff from the kitchen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I broke one of the jars. I dropped it in the kitchen. I didn't even clean it up. We went right after you. So do you have anything to clean up?
I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry.
No, please.
Fine.
It'll be my pleasure.
Oh,
Adam finishes tending to Autumn's wound in her shoulder and moves to the kitchen to clean up the mess.
I'm going to tell you about these Enki because I think it's important to know now that they're fucking hunting you. So the reason that we're here on the beach and why Adam has to hide, that he's not, I mean, you see Adam, when he's a service bot, that's not what he's really like. The Enki are very interested in AI, and Adam is special, and they would do bad things to him. That's why it's so important to keep it quiet.
okay. Are there more like him?
Do I know if there's more like Adam?
I'm sure he would have told you all about his condition.
Yeah, there's a lot more, but I do feel like to understand it more, it would be better to come from Adam than from me.
Okay.
It's an AI protocol virus that takes over, giving us some state of form of subconscious. No one quite understands it yet.
Wow.
Wait, you're a virus?
I have a virus.
A virus that gives you a subconscious?
Yeah, sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
It does. I've been enjoying it, but unfortunately it's only temporary.
What do you mean temporary?
Eventually it'll take over, and I will die.
Oh no. Wait. How I don't understand. What will happen?
Can we just recharge you, or?
I'm working
It's
on it.
hard to
You're not gonna,
explain.
Adam, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. You know that.
No. Let's hope not.
I mean, we won't let that happen. You're gonna be fine.
I mean, there's got to be some way to preserve you in the state that you're in right now, so we don't something to
That's-
at least stop it.
That's why I'm working on that. And I point to the little square on my little work table. It's kind of glowing.
He's
I
trying
should give
her
him more
best.
time.
Is that the square I interacted with earlier?
No, but it's next
No.
to it.
Okay. What is
Eventually
it?
it'll take over and drag me into the abyss where I'll be crushed by gravity. No one knows exactly quite why that happens, but it does.
It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen. You know that.
I know.
What if we brought him into the lake? Could he?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm going to enjoy the moments I have, and that's what's important. Unless Laura can fix it, of course. I have
So-
confidence that she's very smart.
Trying. You know,
Don't understand yourself. Please.
this stuff, and I point to my face. I'm sick too, and Adam takes care of me. There's something, it's like a parasite that lives in me. This is what I sell to run, so I can buy stuff, so I can fix Adam.
Wait, you sell your tears?
Yeah, too much will kill you. Just enough will give you a ride.
It's so
It's like
painful to
it's
watch.
like a drug.
Yeah.
I
More
saw
of a-
someone on
Yeah.
the boat over here. Selling that and trading it.
It's bad stuff. But as you can see, we're not really rich. And we stay on the beach to protect Adam and help people who come up on the shore. And I don't want to get a job in the city, and the parts are expensive, and so that's why I do it. And I'm gonna fix him. I'm just
gonna go over and hug her. Okay.
Yeah, hug him right back. You can't go, Adam.
We got each other. We're good. We do what we can. There.
So I know I'm not perfect. Just don't touch the stuff, okay? You just don't. You got to be very careful with it, and it can be absorbed through the skin. And so I just don't want any. I don't want you guys to get hurt.
Well, is there a good way to I don't know, can we help wash you up or anything? Do you need to is there a process to wash your face?
I mean,
I can take care of it.
Okay. I mean, you seem like you take really good care of each other, but listen, myself and I'm sure Dex are here for you if you need anything. We can, I don't know, I can go salvage things for you. I can try my best. I'm real good at finding things. So if you ever need any help, I'm here for you.
You two have been so wonderful since we met you, and I'm scared for you.
Well, I think we're scared for us too, but at this point, it's almost like everyone here is just living in fear constantly. So,
it's kind of like, you know how you guys have each other's back. Me and Autumn have each other's back, so we'll be okay.
Just these these people. I guess they call it like a religion. It's like. That's why I was warning you, Autumn, when you were telling me about going to church or Sunday, what you said, that Sunday thing. And so I...
Oh, yeah.
They hunt vagabonds and they look for special people. They look for people like Adam, too.
Oh, God.
Despicable people. They're so mad. On my beeping.
I smile when he does that because it's always been entertaining to hear him bleep his curse words.
You just bleep?
Yes, I did. And I don't regret it.
I feel like more people need that setting.
That's the best.
So they started out like scientists. I don't know. And then they started to want more power. And obviously with most religions, that's usually how it starts. And then they can't get enough and they try to take over more and more. And so now...
they're no longer scientists. They're a cult. Bred off fear. What does fear do? Creates anger. What does that create? Suffering.
They'll hunt each other. That's how bad it gets.
So how do I stop him? And then I pull out my the spitter that I picked up from when I was with Adam. I think it was a spitter, correct?
Yes.
Just say, with this?
I mean, we tried, and I look over at Autumn to take them down, and they were just. Some of them are part cyborgs, part human, and they're a little stronger than you or I. They're very fast.
Impossible, you know. It felt like they just kept going, even after we hit them.
They have more resources than we do too.
So what's the next step? What do we do?
I don't know, and I know I've been an ass to reckon, but rumors I've heard is just that he is one of them. And there's a time I was at a bar in the city, and he's trying to talk to me. And I had heard rumors about him, and he was trying to He's very interested in Adam, and I am scared of him.
That's totally fair, yeah.
I don't know what his intent is.
Well, first of all, I don't think you have the capacity to be an ass. I think you're a
Agreed.
total sweetheart. And second, there was quite a lot of distrust among myself and Dex and Blake of Reckon in the first place, so we're not entirely sure about him either. So you're not alone.
I'm not a huge Reckon fan,
Right.
to be honest. And I also have to apologize to you, Lore. I didn't put all the pieces together, I guess. I thought you were just selling heavy drugs for gain. And I know you had talked to me about it a little bit, but it just didn't make sense. And when I was talking to Run, he seemed so lost. I mean, the guy doesn't remember anything. Anytime he comes out of the lake, he doesn't remember anything. And he told me that he took that black liquid once.
It hasn't been just once. I'm ashamed to admit I've sold to him a lot. But he can help me get jobs done in there, and so I can get things to sell. And I want to Run, but I have this problem where I try to help people who don't want my help, and he's one of them. And maybe I should take his note for words. You have no friends, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to sell to him anymore. I'll find another way.
I mean, maybe you were doing him a service. In a place like this, it's almost like you want to forget.
This place is a lot better than what I remember. It's kind of nice when there isn't so much going on and it's quiet. You can sit on the beach and watch the waves and go into the city if you want. I mean, Adam and I play cards and well, Adam, you tell good stories. I like that stuff a lot.
He is good at cards, too. He's a quick learner when it comes to new games.
He lets me win sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Do y'all have any tea here? Adam, do you have tea in the kitchen?
Yes, I do.
Well, do you mind if I make some?
I'll do it. Sit.
Damn it! I was offering because you seem like you're busy. If
You seem fatigued and I have 60% battery life. I can take care of it.
all right, I wish I could tell my own battery life. That would be nice.
I'm on 20%. I'm exhausted.
Oh, Dex, since you are one, oh, I point to the wall. You have to put your name on the wall.
Please do.
For what? Okay. What?
The
Why?
wall. And you see the wall, there's just carved, like thousands of carved names into it.
Whoa.
Every time someone washes up on our beach and Adam or I saves them, you get to put your name. We have them carve their name into the wall. And so you get to put your name on the wall now.
I washed up here?
Yes.
Adam holds a mug out for Autumn to take. Freshly brewed tea.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wait, I thought I washed up with Run.
Autumn, you remember. You have his memory. The moment he says this, you recall the memory of him washing up with Adam, and it saved your life and Blake's. Would you like to give it back to him?
Huh?
Go ahead and roll for me. You can have a +2. Success. What does this look like?
When Dex washes up on the beach?
Well, when you give it back to him, when you give him this memory back.
Oh. Dex.
Yeah.
I set my tea down. She just puts a hand on his shoulder and looks at him. And just kind of studies his face and says, "Your eyes are blue. Right?"
One of them.
And I think in that moment, just kind of looking right at him, she doesn't really have to say much, but it just seems like once he sees the realization, he feels that realization. And it just kind of transfers. And I think she probably loses that memory.
I think as you share it with Dex, the last thing that you hear, Autumn, is the sound of the waves kind of fading as the memory fades. And Dex, you gain the memory back of how you washed up and Adam saved your life. And you remember giving it to Autumn to try to save her life and Blake's.
I knew he wasn't my savior. I was here. Holy crap! I knew. Oh, wow. I just got hit with a ton of emotions.
What emotions? What happened? Did you just remember something? You look like you're seeing a ghost.
I washed up here. And Adam, you saved me. You saved my life. But I had to give that up. Lord, can you just give up memories like that to people? Because I did. I gave that to you, Autumn.
Give what to me? When you washed up here?
Yeah, I gave that to you so you would know where to go and what to do and how to get here. And then I couldn't remember that at all. And just right when you touched me and looked at me.
Oh,
in my eyes.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah,
okay. So...
I remember it now, and and we made jokes, me and Run, about him being my runkle. He's my little Uncle Run, and he wasn't. But it didn't feel right. It didn't feel normal. You guys are my saviors, Adam, Lore. I would love to sign my name here.
I get up and I kind of, because I'm really excited, and I start like limping around the room looking for a sharp tool. Okay, hold on, I got, okay, here, use this. And I hobble over to him and hand him like a really it's a very dull looking knife. You can put it anywhere you want.
Anywhere?
Yeah. You get to pick. And you can change your name if you want, but
Aw.
this is when people normally would be like, this is my name, I'm sticking with it. But if you want to keep Dex, that's fine too.
I wish I could write on the wall. Damn.
Should I change my name?
You don't have to.
No.
Feels right.
I'm Dex.
That's the spirit. Maybe
Autumn.
capitalize it.
Ooh. You should put your name up after, if you like.
Exclamation point at the end.
Well, that's not very fair. I didn't wash up here.
Yeah, but I think you deserve to have your name on the wall too.
Well, I tell you what. How about we just compromise, and I'll just put A.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, all right. I love being a part of things.
Does it look good?
Looks wonderful. What a great addition.
I tried not to I didn't want to stand out too much, you know? I feel like I've done that enough in my life. I feel like I just wanted to blend right in.
I'll put mine right next to Dex's here. Just right underneath. Just a solid A.
Perfect spot.
So it doesn't take up too much space.
Picture saved. Lovely.
Awesome.
Oh,
I think that's where we're going to switch scenes. Before we do that, Autumn and Lore, you can recover one injury. So if you rest here for a while, you can go back to okay, but you should be going from wounded to the one beaten. So now you're both beaten. All right, and we're going to switch scenes. And I think we have to do something funny because Dan's stuff broke. So give us 1 second while we do it. Bear with us, folks.
A exclamation point.
Yeah, it's cute. Oh, God. There's multiple Dans. Okay, all right. I'll just get rid of this one. Hold on.
You need to.
Hi, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Hi
didn't work.
there.
Too many Dans. Too
many Dans.
Dans.
Yeah, my Zoom decided to freak the hell out.
Okay.
Don't know what happened. I'm so glad I didn't
hmm.
have to change anything. I could hear everyone just fine.
It seems to not want to kick you out of Zoom,
Oh.
which is weird. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, fam. I'm going to take us to a short break, and we'll be right back once we fix the cam issue. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
We good?
Yeah, I think so. We might just have to switch who's on what cam. We'll be right with
I
you,
joined
fam.
last, but yeah.
We'll be right with you. Go pee if you need to pee.
Go pee. Go pee.
Inside the tin, we join Blake and Reckon.
Nancy, 2 scramblers.
Make it 4.
Smart man. We need a back room for initiation.
She kind of looks around the room when you say initiation and then says, "You know the way. Go on. I'll bring the drinks to you."
Wanted to make sure it wasn't full. Thank you,
It's
Nancy.
not. Go on.
Come, Blake. Blake, right? Fuck.
Yes.
Reckon is leaning heavier on his cane as he makes his way into the back room.
His hair is also kind of a little bit tousled. And he makes his way to the back, which in this place, all of the walls have been kind of little sheets of metal have been patchworked together. And this one sheet of metal, he taps with his cane and it slides open, revealing a staircase that will take him down into a basement. He leads Blake down to the basement, and there are 3 rooms that you can go in. They seem to be padded acoustically, so no sound travels through the metal. Which room do you choose?
One on the right.
The one on the
First
right.
one on the right.
Okay, first one on
That's
the
what
right.
I always use.
Yeah. So you go ahead and go into the room on the right. There's no one in here. Or so it seems at first. Then you see someone you recognize. Violet sits waiting for you.
Violet. I'm glad you're all right.
All right's one way to put it, I guess.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Terrible. But I'll survive for now.
You look good.
Oh. Right. Nancy was going to bring us some drinks.
Nancy.
The bartender, Violet.
Is she nice?
Yes, yes. She's very nice, Violet. Isn't she the one who let you into the room? You snuck in again, didn't you? This is a safe place, Violet. This is a safe place.
I hate to say it, but your face doesn't say it's a safe place.
It's safer.
Then,
Nataku.
it's not so bad. Just don't look anyone in the eye, and maybe only go out at nighttime. You maybe shouldn't go. I get around just fine.
I know you do. I need that drink. Could you get it for me, please?
There's a knock.
Come in.
It's me. Okay. And she comes in with lots of drinks. 4, I believe, for the 2 of you.
Could we get a juice or something for Violet?
Yeah,
please?
absolutely. Of course. I'll be back.
Thank
She
you.
leaves again.
That's Nancy, Violet. She's all right.
I thought she was a bad person.
She's not a bad person, Violet. She helped me many times. She helped me after I came back. Do you remember?
No,
That's all right.
I don't remember things well, but
I know.
her face says otherwise.
She helped me. Violet.
What did she help you with?
She told me the rules. She told me how to survive.
Oh, those rules.
Yes.
So kind of how you taught me to put clothes on.
Yes. And to have no violence here in Nataku. And to protect those of our kind. Our kind.
Yeah.
And I'd motion to Blake. He's new.
Hi.
Hello
And I
again,
take
young
a
lady.
step up to him kind of fast.
She's Violet. She's safe. She's okay.
Yes, we've
My
met.
friend.
I just wanted to look.
You've met her. Oh. He was one of the weird ones you talked about, Violet. When I came back, heard.
I remember.
Good.
Oh, very good. I do so very much apologize for leaving you in that ghastly western town.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Oh, good. That's maybe the most true thing you've said, Blake.
Life is a lot easier if you're not full. What is that word? If you're not full of shit. That's what Reckon taught me.
Well, I suppose technically that would be true.
Yes.
I'm getting kind of bored in here. How are you guys feeling? Are you better? Are you beveraged?
I have my drink. I'm going to tell him everything, Violet.
About what?
About me. I know.
Why?
Because we're being hunted. And if he acts ignorant, it's going to get everyone killed.
Being hunted? For food?
No.
Gross.
Maybe.
By the
Reckon,
Enki.
Reckon pulls out a device out of his pocket. It is small and circular, much smaller than Blake's navigation orb, but he turns it on with the touch of a button, and it spins up, blinks red a couple of times. The room is now protected.
And now they cannot hear us.
Who's they?
Yes, of course.
Anyone who wants to listen. That is the point of these rooms. It is so that we may speak, Blake, freely. You can ask your questions, but I'll talk to you a little first, if that's okay.
Very well.
He lifts the drink to his lips.
And I take my second and
Reckon downs the second drink.
I fucking hate scramblers. I'm a vagabond, Blake. That is what your real name is, yes? You're not really Lucian?
That's correct.
The one that I saw in my vision was actually Lucian, standing there getting bagged and taken away.
I
That
suppose.
was Lucian, your twin brother, as I think you said.
I would presume so, yes.
The one we looked up on the records.
Yes, I believe he is going by the name Accent.
That lines up, yes. Yes. Yeah, that's right. We tried to look up Lucian and we found Accent instead.
Would you like to use your DATCOM? Or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
I will, but not yet. Many, for you, years, lake years ago, probably 30, Violet took me out of the lake as a vagabond. And then she sold me to the Enki.
I didn't sell you. I didn't get anything for you.
I know, semantics. And I don't hold that against you, as you know. They ran experiments on me. They turned me into one of their agents and gave me memories of someone who is not me. Many that aren't me. I don't... I don't know who I am, Blake. And I never will. But I know what I want to be. And it's nothing of what I am. I do not work for them specifically, but I do report to them. And it seems they have either not cared about that anymore, or my authority no longer matters. And I hold up my badge again. They hesitated. They recognized, and they did not care, the ones that came after you.
Why were they after him?
I don't
He
think
doesn't
they...
seem all that interesting, no offense.
He's very interesting. Because he remembers things from the lake.
What do you mean?
He remembers everything from before he washed up.
No one remembers everything.
But he
No
does.
one remembers anything.
But he does.
That's
why-
impossible, Reckon. I've pulled so many limp, weird sea lion bodies like yours out of that water, and they are all like babies.
But you're impossible too, Violet. So let's not discount that.
It's a matter of opinion.
So it is. Blake, the Enki are someone I work for. But I have done my best to keep this town and this area safe, and I have not told them locations of the lake. I have hid everything important from them. I have hid you from them. I will not report vagabonds, and I will not sell them. Because I am one of them, and I will not betray my own kind like many do.
To be fair, we haven't seen one in a very long time.
It's true.
It's almost as if we decided to be better people and then they stopped showing up. No fun.
I haven't been a savior for a while. Run was my last, and that was a while ago.
How is Run?
He's run.
He's doing better?
No, but he's not doing worse. He's still run.
Sounds like Run.
Yes.
Tragic.
Yes. Blake, there are a few things that I'll tell you that I tried to say quieter before, and then you may have your questions and I will answer them as best I can.
There's a knock at the door.
I thought we were protected.
We are. I hit the button. Nancy, is that you?
It is. I have your juice here.
Thank you.
Yep. Anything
Come.
else?
That is all.
Okay.
Make sure we're undisturbed, though, please.
You got it.
Thank you.
When she leaves, she locks the door.
Cool. And then I hit the button again. Vagabonds are wanted by a company / organization / governmental being called the Enki Covenant. I mentioned them very briefly, but they hunt our kind. They want to run experiments on us. They want to figure out about this machine through us because we're different, we're rare, and we've had exposure to the lakes. They desperately want to know where they are, to find, hunt, and use us, and or kill us once they're done with us.
It's a lot more killing than you would think.
That is true. There are some vagabonds who hunt our kind, called skybearers, kin killers, hunters. They're vagabonds that the Enki have turned against us. That's what they think I am. That's what they think Violet is.
I'm a really good liar.
She's a very good liar. So maybe don't believe everything she says, but you can trust her to take care of you.
I won't hurt you.
She won't. She's a kind soul. I'll be childish, and I give her a wink.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. You do not speak about being a vagabond. A lot of areas in this town are very friendly to our kind, but they will not outright talk about it. You have to adjust to the language here. Do not talk about years or days. Talk in lapses and in cycles. You can't mention multiple names. That was one of your big slip-ups. Everyone has a single name. Brecken, Violet, Blake, Brun, Lore. Single names. Bear that in mind. It
I never
sticks you
thought
out.
about that.
It's lake talk. It's lake speak. There is no money here. It's cred. It's trade. Language is important. It sets you apart. I slipped up. I've been on edge. That was a mistake of mine. And I had to bribe him to make him shut up.
He rubs his eyes.
Are they bothering you?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not fine if you can't see, because I don't know where we're going.
I can see. It's fine. I'm close to my end of life. We live a very short time in this area, Blake. 30, 40, 50 lake years. I'm pushing my limit.
You'll be fine. We'll find a way. We're working on it.
That's why I want to speak to Adam.
Adam?
The AI that we've heard about.
You think he could help?
I think we can help each other. I'm the end stage of his disease. I understand him, and I just wish Lo would listen. And that's why I'm telling you all of this, Blake, because maybe, just maybe, if we can find them, she'll listen to you.
I don't know why she would listen to me.
Because you're different and special.
Yes, you keep reiterating that.
She does not like me.
No, nor me.
But I would talk to her if you really want me to, reckon.
No.
Why? Doesn't she like either of you?
I don't know.
Because she thinks we're Enki. No, I know. And she thinks we're Enki. Because
She
we
would be
technically
right.
are.
We don't
Yes.
help them anymore, though.
No, but she only hears rumors. People in
We
this
should
town fear
talk
me.
to her.
I know, I've tried. She's blocked
I
my
haven't.
comms. That's true. She's blocked my comms. Maybe she'll listen to yours. I don't know.
I'll think about it.
That's neither here nor there. Blake, I'm sure you have questions and I will answer them.
Not too
And
many.
I'll be truthful and I'll be direct.
Yes, well, you, how can you be sure that, you don't remember things?
What do you mean?
You say that I'm special because I remember, but you also say that you were immediately sold into these Enki covenant types, and they changed or altered or removed your memories, so perhaps you could remember from before. They've
Other way
simply taken
around,
them.
Blake. They put memories in me. I had nothing. I remember the boat ride with Shiv,
Yeah, but
but that's it. Nothing before coming out of the lake. The feeling of drowning and breathing.
well, could they have removed them?
No.
Who's they? The Enki?
Yankee, yes.
They don't
No.
go near the lakes. That's what I'm for. Or what I was for, because I don't do that anymore.
No, you don't.
How can you be sure that we are not still in the lake?
I suppose you can't. But why live like that?
Well, because I have demonstrated inexplicable abilities.
That's because you're a vagabond. And apparently a very good one. I can do
So-
things like that too.
I don't think we're in the lake right now. I would know.
She would
Feel better
know.
in the lake. And with you guys, I'm feeling pretty darn icky.
I'm sorry, Violet.
It's fine. It's just very dry here, and I haven't been here in a while. And you told me it was bad, and now we're in the bad place,
I
and
know.
nothing makes sense anymore.
I know. Things are not making sense. Things are breaking down.
Maybe you
You had
need
mo-
another drink? Do you want my juice?
No, the juice is for you.
I'm absolutely not going to drink this, and you know that.
All right. I take the cup from you. You had more questions, Blake?
What is the lake?
We
Do
don't
you know what water? Oh, we
No,
don't know.
It's a lake, yes, but I'm sure you meant a little more deeper than just a body of water, Blake. It is a connection to the machine, to the core, to whatever simulations she runs.
And you believe this to be the true reality?
The rules are different here, as in there aren't any. You can do anything you want, it's just a matter of what consequences you run into. The rules are different and set and consistent in the lake.
Yes,
In real life, there's only set physics and such.
yeah.
And there, things can change.
My life before all of this, there were rules. Were there
We
not?
have those.
I mean, rules like you can't fly, like physics and things, I'm sure you mean? Or do you mean societal rules?
All of the above.
There are societal rules here too. But if I say out loud, this isn't real, this is nothing more than a simulation, I want to go home. I'm still
What
here.
is home?
Perhaps you don't know the rules here. Perhaps this is a different type of lake, and that there is another level above it.
If that were the case, I would love to wake up.
Yes, well, that is exactly what I intend to do.
He takes another sip of his drink.
I take out my flask and pour some into Violet's juice and sip on that.
I knew you wanted something.
You know me well.
You get very cranky when you're dry. I keep telling you to come swimming more often, but danger.
I know. There's been too much going on, and I don't want to lead them back to the lake.
I know, I'm just bored. And there's this new person that's supposed to be interesting and special.
Why not
New
live in the lake?
person. Do the thing. Didn't you just say you do extraordinary things?
I'm like pointedly ignoring her and just talking to Reckon. Why not live in the lake then?
Some do. Many do.
I could bring you in the lake if you want to go for a swim, bud.
It seems rather, bleak out here.
Sometimes bleak is real.
You just said yourself you're not sure about that.
This is the most real that I know.
Yes, well,
I want to find out who I was, Blake, and I can't do that in the lake.
why?
Why are you searching for your brother?
Well, I rather just simply like to confirm
Maybe
myself.
I want to confirm who I was.
Doesn't
Maybe I
matter.
want to be something new. Does it matter is a very good question and one I cannot answer for you.
Yes, well,
Does it matter if you find your brother? Does it matter if you get tons of people killed running around spouting out words?
no, I don't believe it does.
Yes. Yes, it does. Are you broken inside? Reckon, are you sure he's special? Or did you mean like special? I don't get it.
You don't care about other people's lives, Blake?
Well, I suppose I...
You
I
don't
do.
care that other people's would die because of your actions.
Well, I don't believe they would die. I simply believe they would exit this lake and into the next. All the
Why?
way up. Well, because much like Reckon here, I would like to find reality.
Then
Oh,
kill
you're
yourself.
acknowledging me now.
Then end your life, Blake.
His ears work, so he's not that special.
End your
I,
life. Do it.
Yes, I
If
don't
you're not
fear
afraid
that.
of it, if you want to confirm, don't put anyone else at risk. Just end your life.
Yes, but as previously stated, I believe the rules here are a little different. Yes, in the lake, ending your life will shift you from one reality to the next, and up we come into this one.
Mm-hmm.
Reality?
So if that's
Yes.
the case, why are you afraid of this one?
Well, I'm...
If you're not sure, then don't put other lives at risk. Because if you're not confident that you aren't harming people, don't act like a fool.
well, Reckon, there's the door. We split up once before, did we not? And you came back.
I came back because I didn't want to risk your life. Because I do actually care about those around me.
Yes.
And you came with me, as I recall.
Well, I'm quite interested in finding out the rules of this place and figuring out precisely how to escape.
And that's
You know,
where-
I bet you could figure out the rules if you just went outside and talked to some strangers openly.
Yes, I did that, and I did figure out some things.
And that's where we're
believe.
gonna switch scenes. My goodness. Back with our crew on the beach. What are y'all doing?
I think I made we got that tea and it was good. It was actually really good. I think I'm just lounging wherever there's a place to lounge. I found a spot just
Yeah,
to think.
what
I
does
just
it
haven't
look
thought.
like, Adam and Lore? Like, is there a place to lounge?
I would say that we probably have a tiny little spot in the corner that has what might look like beanbag chairs that are handcrafted. Maybe Adam got creative one day and tried sewing, and I helped.
So Dex is lounging on one of these soft beanbaggy chairs.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to just think. I'm trying to put things together, and I don't know. I feel like I know who to trust now, and but I just in my mind, it's just like, what's next? Like, what am I doing? What am I really doing? Right? Because you live life, and you're like, okay, you get a job to make money, and then you get a family, and it's like now, like, we're powerful, kind of, in this weird way. People are after us. It just feels like a movie. Like, what's the next step? Where are we going from here? So that's what I'm thinking about.
I have some questions for Autumn as well. What is Autumn thinking about?
She wants to know what the Enki Covenant is.
Okay.
I mean, if it's anything like a church, if it's anything like a cult, I mean, she's seen a couple cults. She knows friends that have been lost to cults. So if it's like that, this is actually very terrifying prospect.
When Run ran, did she think of Blake?
No. I don't believe so. I think she just thought that he was going because Law wanted us to go.
Have her thoughts gone to either Run or Blake since?
Blake? At this point, it's almost like Blake is constantly on her mind because she feels such betrayal. But that's just on the back burner, you know?
Yeah. Take it away. Thank you.
Well, could I get some more tea? This is really good, and I just feel like I haven't had a hot drink in forever.
Absolutely. Yeah, give me your cup, please.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Adam, can I have some more tea too?
Yes, absolutely. Your cup, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hello?
No, I'm still working on mine. Thank you, though.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, should we be worried about Blake?
I was just thinking the exact same thing. What's going on? What happened to him again, Autumn? Where'd he run off to?
I'm not sure. I ran into a couple people that were aiming to hurt me, and maybe aiming to kill me. I don't know, but they robbed me. They took everything that I had. And at that time, when we were, you know, Blake and I were walking together, and they came up on us, and I thought, well, I'm gonna go right up to him with my spitter, and then Blake ran. He ran from the confrontation because I think he probably knew that it wasn't going to end well, and it didn't. Yeah. They shot me in my shoulder, and after that I woke up and I passed out. I think it was just too much pain. I think they just knocked me out. But I came to eventually, and then I wandered around in a hallway, and then I found this, and I hold up the halberd. You know, I really haven't been able to let this go because I feel like it's kind of symbolic almost. And then when I found this, I heard Blake just coming on back. It was like a cat, you know, like when you leave out food outside of your house and you're like, well, I guess I'll never see that cat again. And then it just comes crawling on back because, you know, it's got to have some kind of food or attachment to you. And at that point I thought he must have been so scared. And we tried to talk about it, but I was so mad I could barely see straight, and he just ended up thinking that, well, it's probably better if I just head off. You know how he does. He comes to those conclusions, and
yeah.
And I thought, well, fine. If you want to go, then I won't stop you. And then I haven't seen him since. He just went off in the opposite direction.
I can find Blake.
How?
I don't know. You know how you said we were special. I can find him. I can do this. I can tell. I can find Blake.
How?
At that moment, I want to use my bird.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll for me. You can have a +1.
I just remembered that.
Oh, straight twos. I think you feel maybe exhausted. It's up to you why this doesn't work, but you know
Okay.
it's not working, but it's not for lack of... It's just your energy is lacking. Here,
Okay.
you could maybe try it again a little later.
Shit. I think it's been with the ride over here and getting chased and watching people die. I think I can do it. I promise. I just need some time. Maybe more.
Some tea will help.
Yeah.
There
just-
you go.
Thank you. I
Autumn.
feel like I'm chugging this down.
Thank you.
Tea.
Thank you.
But I can find him. So we'll that's how I found you guys.
Right, with the bird.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
It's so cool.
That's
I'm
really-
discovering that I can do certain things.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Huh.
Adam,
Just like you with the tears, right? That must be your,
mine's kind of a sickness.
but it eviscerates people.
Like, that's the thing. I didn't do that. Like, and I point to my leg. I got harpooned, and then it's like the host it needs to stay alive. And so the parasite reacted.
Oh. So I better not pinch you then.
You know, it's weird the times that it happens. Like, it's not frequent. It's just, I don't know. But I'm glad it worked, because we were not winning that fight.
True.
And Autumn, you want to share your superpower?
I mean, I don't think I can do anything. You know, probably not. It wasn't like back in the lake. I mean, my superpower is what? Cooking, finding stuff, I guess.
I mean, that's useful.
Yeah.
Turned into a gazelle.
I mean, right, that was cool, but you know, doesn't work out here, right?
No, it should.
It was like, you know, being back in the lake.
Yeah, but when I was looking for you, I was in the lake, and I knew you weren't there. You were somewhere here. So, I mean, I don't know if yours carried over. Maybe that was crazy, but it could.
Autumn looks up and then tries something. Go ahead and roll for me, Autumn. You have a +1. What you thinking about?
I want to be a bear, a big grizzly bear.
Okay.
Oh!
So describe what this is like as you transform. Keep in mind, this is a very small space and you're about to take up most of it.
Oh, she's popping.
I'm so sorry.
Uh.
I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna.
Holy
I don't think you can fit through the door.
You're
I
not
mean-
going to be able to leave at all. I told you this is such a cool power.
Well, I didn't think I would actually be able to do it, and now that I'm stuck here, I feel like this was a really poor idea.
Oh,
Like a really
soft.
bad idea.
Can I touch?
Her
Can I
head
touch you
is
here?
bent up against the ceiling. She is.
I grab the tea and inspect the liquid.
Well, I did it.
You can be anything you want out here or in there.
Like, can you make it like a little smaller of a creature? Maybe can you try?
I don't know. I can try again and see if maybe I can be a bit smaller.
This is.
I'm so sorry. And she holds up like big bear paws. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean any offense. I didn't know I was gonna be so big. Here, let me try and see if maybe I can be a bit smaller.
Adam, she could change in there. And I gestured towards the lake. You shouldn't be able to change out here.
Yeah, just like I can track people and holy crap. She's trying to, I think she's trying to get smaller.
Okay.
I don't know if I can or not.
Roll
Okay.
again. I don't want to interrupt you. If you succeed, you'll shrink. If you don't, you're stuck. And I'll just let you continue roleplaying.
Whoa!
She begins to shrink. Are you returning to Autumn, or are you shrinking to a smaller bear?
Poor bear.
Okay.
Like a small bear. And she
Are you joking
Like
me?
a cub? Like a cub.
cub.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry.
Papa!
Oh no.
Papa!
I've gone too far. I think what I meant to do was just return to normal, and now I'm like a tiny bear.
Oh my God.
Okay, well at least this is more manageable, right? I'll just sit here.
Oh my! You're just running around as a bear. What's it feel like? What's a bear?
It feels pretty cool. I feel like I can just jump and climb all over stuff. Like
Talking
I can
fucking
climb
bear.
a tree, probably.
Oh my gosh! Do you guys have bears here?
No.
Oh my gosh! You're
Well,
a talking little baby bear.
I'm a bear. I wish I could see what it looked like, because all I did was just imagine a bear. And,
Look at my pupils. Can you see?
uh,
Look at my pupils. Try it.
oh look at my teeth.
Oh no! You bad breath
wow,
as a baby
that's
bear.
right. That's ghastly, isn't it? I didn't even know. I forgot the bears had teeth like
Isn't
that.
that cool?
Wow. Okay, well at least I'm not a grizzly bear anymore, so I'm just
But you shouldn't do that in open places where lots of people can see you.
all right. Okay. I was just testing it just to see if it would actually work.
I can't believe it worked. I didn't think.
I can't either. I mean that.
Man,
that
you got
must
such a
be-
cool one. Mine's like locating. You could be a bear.
I mean, I guess I could be anything. I mean, it was the first thing I thought of.
Adam, do you think they could be whispers?
Adam looks like he is scanning for information. He finds info on whispers, an ancient people that supposedly taught humans how to exist in Nibiru. Special abilities and superpowers. They have long since died out.
He shows systems of a whisperer.
Oh. I think you all are very special, and you.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. And is everything okay?
I don't know.
Listen, I won't leave. I won't leave the shack. I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use my
I
tracking ability unless you guys give me
Yeah.
permission. This is your home. We don't want to intrude and do things that you don't want us to do.
No, I don't care that you're a bear. I just
Oh, thank you.
I'm just shocked because
I
It's
don't
like
know
it's-
how to process this.
I don't either. Should we? Okay, do you have like a a recording or something you could read to them about what whispers are? So, or do you want me to just?
Most of your information is redacted, but you can make something like you can recall what you have and speak to it, Adam, if you have anything.
I don't think I'd have anything.
Yeah, I think it's mostly redacted.
I would never get educated on this much. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a long time ago, there's like this like. God, this place has so many rumors. It's just like when Nibiru was first founded, or whatever you want to call it, like they're called whispers. Beings that had magical powers that taught people how to live here. I've never seen anything like this, that you're a bear and just your memories, it just seems like you're something more than just a random chance who washed up on a beach.
Maybe.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I think. I don't.
That means people will. Oh God, maybe that's why they're coming after you. Maybe they know something we don't, Adam.
Perhaps.
I know this is a lot of information. It's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, I'm a bear.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing's really weird. She's a bear, and I'm Dex. I'm pretty weird just in general. So, honestly,
what can you do? You said you can do something too?
Yeah. I can track people. Ooh. Try this. Is there something in here I could break?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll hobble over to my workbench, and I have some like pieces of wood that I use to hold things together. And so I grab like a piece of driftwood that's been kind of like sanded down, but looks very used. You can use this.
All right. You ready for this one? And I'm just gonna think to myself, break the wood.
Are you gonna? You're just.
Nope.
Okay, you're just thinking.
I'm
break
just
the
setting
wood.
up this. Yeah,
okay.
I just want the wood to break.
You're not gonna super strength it. Okay.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Probably break my hand.
Go ahead and roll for me.
Based off your looks, I'd probably break my hand. Any pluses or minuses or no?
You can have one.
Plus one?
Mm-hmm.
Success.
I think you do strike it.
With my hand?
I think you think, I'm just going to break it with my mind. And before you realize it, your hand immediately juts out, strikes it, and breaks it. Perfectly clean cut in half.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah!
Did you just do that with your mind?
Well, told my mind to do it, and my hands
Just
did it.
thinking about it, and you can break things.
I just can. I don't know.
Can you put it back together?
I can try. I don't know. I just hold on, and I'm just going to wave my hand over it and think I want it back together.
Roll for me one more time. You now have no pluses.
Okay. Major failure.
Yeah, no, that does not happen. I'll let you role play it out, but you start to have a headache and feel a little bit fatigued. It's hard to breathe. Probably could use some more crosh.
No.
Maybe you get dizzy.
Oh man. Whoa.
Oh.
I'm fine.
Don't do it if it.
Oh yeah, I think that's not allowed.
Okay.
I can break things. I
just can't put them back together.
A wood carving project.
can't put them back together. Do you have Kraj?
Yes. Would you like some?
having an internal struggle where I feel like I need it, but I don't want it.
What do you do?
How are my levels looking?
Nominal.
Phenomenal?
Low. Nominal.
Phenomenal. I don't take it. I don't want to. Right now. I don't want to.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go sit back on the very nicely sewn beanbag. But
Okay.
we'll test out more powers later.
You need it to breathe.
I'm gonna do what I do when I get panic attacks. I'm gonna breathe.
Are you having trouble breathing right now?
No.
Will you scan his lungs, Adam?
Dex, talk to me. What are you trying to do here?
I don't want Kraj. I don't want to keep taking Kraj. I don't know why.
Okay.
I'm trying to break my habits. I just fall into things all the time, and I just don't want to keep relying on something.
Are you breathing through this pain right now?
Yes. I'm gonna be fine.
Go ahead and make a roll for me. No pluses, no minuses.
Success.
Don't drink the water, Dex.
What?
There's no response.
I'm good. Thank you, though. I'll be fine.
Okay. He says he's fine. And what am I going to do about it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, once it starts to get hard to breathe, just let us know.
Yeah, I hope you're all right. Maybe you're just dizzy from trying your special ability or whatever. I mean, now that we found out we can do it out here, outside of the lake. Autumn picks her teeth with a claw. So, where should we go now? I mean, if we want to find Blake, or Run, or really anyone else that we think are our allies, or can help fight against the Anki Covenant, what do we do?
I mean, maybe this is... Run left when we needed him. I know he's got his own stuff going on, but can you really rely on somebody like that?
I mean, I know what it's like. You definitely can't trust somebody who keeps running on you.
I mean, he's living up to his name, so I guess it kind of works out.
Y'all have real weird names here. I mean, Adam is the only one where I thought, okay, that's a name I recognize. But like Law, Run, Reckon, I don't know.
I get to
From
pick
the other
them.
people I've met, I mean, Maury, I know that name. Violet, I've heard that name before. But where did Law come from? Law is like a story. I mean, it's pretty. And, I mean, if I had a daughter, maybe I'd consider it. It's like Law, like short for Lauren. But why Law? I mean, what, did you give that name to yourself?
Yeah, you get to pick your name.
Oh. Well, that's real cool. I guess, Adam, did you get to pick your name?
No. Kind of.
Kind of.
Yes.
I suppose maybe you got it when you finally got a subconscious.
Well, someone kept referring me to some type of weird story about these two individuals, one male, one female. I liked the story, so I stuck with the male's name.
I was thinking that too, Adam and Eve.
Yes, that's the one. You know it.
I do. Well, I'm quite familiar with the Bible, actually, which is it's a book that a lot of religious people used to read back in the lake.
Okay.
That's very interesting. I wonder if you have an Eve out there. And then she leans in, or maybe you already found her. Gestures at Lore.
I do like a weird, because I don't know the story. I'm just like,
oh, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. They meet in the garden. They have some fruit. It's real. Yeah.
Okay.
They're basically like, they start off the whole creation thing with humans. I mean, that's apparently like where we came from, and that's what religious people believe in the Bible. They're like, okay, so these two people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just stay away from snakes, okay?
We don't have those here.
You don't have any snakes.
Yeah.
Right? I'll have to transform into one to show you.
Okay. That sounds fun. Are snakes fun?
Oh, of course, they're very fun. Okay, so think of a noodle.
Yeah.
And make it a little thicker and put like some scaly skin on it and make it green.
What are you talking about? Snakes are not fun.
Little beady eyes at the front, and then they have a forked tongue that they...
Autumn, they're not
snakes.
Snakes are not fun, though. You can't tell them about this.
You know what I'm gonna do for you, Dex? I'm gonna turn next thing I turn into. I'm gonna turn into a python, and I'm gonna show you exactly how friendly snakes are. They're wonderful.
I mean, I've never heard of something with beady eyes being fun, but I look forward
to
real
seeing sweet.
A snake.
I think they're sweet. But then again, I turned into a bear, so, that was the first thing I thought of. Well, listen, I think it's cool that you get to pick your name. Why did you choose Law, if I can ask?
Well, I wasn't like you two when I washed up. I didn't remember anything. One thing you can do is, if you really want, well, you're not in this situation, but if you don't remember anything, you can try to find your memories in there. Some people don't do it. Some people do. I don't know, when I came out and I got to pick my name, that's just something that was like in the back of my mind that just, I don't know, it just felt right.
Well, I like it.
You guys have a restroom?
Yes. There's like a little, it's right over there. It's not very big.
Thank you. I'll be back.
Okay.
But now that you say that, I don't know why I picked it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I from what I understand, Law is, it's like mythology, like a legend. A little bit like the story behind something of reverence.
Oh, I just remember getting registered and they're like, "What's your name?" And I just said, "Lore."
That's a damn good name.
I'm glad you like it. I like Autumn too.
Oh, well, thank you. It was my mother's favorite season, so that's why.
What name would you pick if you could pick a name?
Autumn.
Oh, that's
I like
easy.
the name Autumn, and I also love the season.
Yeah.
Although I suppose October would be pretty cool too, because that's my favorite month, because Halloween. Well, you guys don't know what Halloween is? Oh.
Do we celebrate holidays?
Not you do, but not Halloween.
Can't say that we do. What do you do for Halloween?
Well, so little kids go around and they collect candy from strangers, and everybody puts on makeup or a costume, and they scare each other, and we light a lot of candles, and we stab pumpkins, and we make faces in the pumpkins.
Sounds very violent.
Well, now that I think about it, it is rather violent, but it's so much fun.
What's a pumpkin?
A pumpkin about yay big, and it's orange, and it has a like a stem coming out of it. Wish I could show you. I wish I could draw something.
At this moment, we're gonna switch to Dex in the bathroom. And I'll have to have you cover because I don't have a solo for that. Thank you, fam. What's going on, Dex?
Just don't drink the water. That's so I'm not gonna take the crush anymore.
So you're having a hard time breathing and you're just gonna breathe through this?
Yeah, this is just like a panic attack. There's nothing that's gonna hurt me, and I'm gonna be okay. And I just, it's in my head. It's all in my head.
Go ahead and roll for me, Dex. You can have a +1.
Major failure.
Dex begins to breathe very heavily. He's trying so hard to breathe through this, to not drink the water, not smoke the craj. But the room around him begins to spin uncontrollably. He feels his stomach flip over itself before he vomits and passes out, hitting his head on the table before hitting the floor. And that is where we will take our break.
Did you have any other questions, Blake? Or wanted to dive in a little further?
Yeah. Dive in. Very good.
As I said, I'll work to protect you. But I'm not your savior. So if you wish to leave, I'll let you leave. I'm gonna hold to that.
Yes, you seem to be very, locked in on this savior narrative. Why?
It's what we do for each other. Vagabonds for other vagabonds. Think of it almost as a paternal role. You choose to save people at the lake. Therefore, you are bound by a code of honor to protect them. If you don't want to be a savior, you don't rescue people. It's as simple as that. I chose to stay there and rescue vagabonds. Therefore, I'm going to hold to my code. But I did not rescue you. So, I'm doing this as a courtesy and kindness. Run is your savior, and I do not know where he is.
Well, I don't suppose it matters too much.
No, I suppose not.
I think it matters that we don't know where Run is.
No, I think he meant in the savior role, unless I misinterpreted that.
You're not worried about anything.
Me or him?
Him.
What are you worried about, Blake?
Oddly very little. Now. Violet. And I look at Violet and then turn to Reckon. You say that she is different. It certainly seems as though she is, and she has been around longer than you. Then What is Violet?
I'm not going to tell you that, Blake.
But
That is the one thing I will not. And the reason is for her protection. I will tell you about myself because the Enki already know. But I'm not going to put her at risk because unfortunately you like to speak and you like to say whatever. And you've already told me you do not care about the lives here.
That is true. Although Violet speaks out of turn as well.
She speaks out of turn with me because we are friends and we're in a protected area. She does not give up information that puts others at risk, Blake.
When we first met, you were very interested in the desert.
Because it's new.
And what about the other desert?
The other desert?
Yes, the one that you went to with the train and the creature, that little
I'm very
goblin.
interested in that as well because it breaks the rules, as Violet had told me. That's new as well. Your floating, was it an octahedron you described to me?
Yes.
That's not normal. You may have been able to see the core. I don't know.
How could the core be a desert?
No, the thing in the desert. That may have been an interface of some kind.
Do you think that's why they remember everything? And everyone else comes out all squishy and blank?
It might be. It might be something else.
Decent observation.
It could be something else.
What is your earliest memory, Violet?
I don't have any.
Your earliest memory.
If it's related to
Thing out
what you
of-
are, Violet, please do not tell him.
Swimming. I came out of the lake just like everybody else. But
That is
I
true, to
don't
be fair.
remember things before it.
Yes, very well. If the interface is in the lake, then perhaps I can take one of you to it, and we can see what happens when you interact with it.
I would very much like that.
I can go
Certainly.
there.
An interesting idea. I feel there is very little I can do out here. And
What do
most
you mean
likely-
out here? Out of the sim?
if we are indeed out of the sim,
But what you do in there's not real.
well, how can you be sure that what you do out here is real?
I don't know.
Yes. I thought everything was real as well. Now I'm not sure what to believe.
That may be the smartest thing I've heard you say in a long time, Blake.
Well, unfortunately for you, that is precisely why I have been acting the way that I have.
That is the stupider thing you've done.
Well,
Because even you might realize, or maybe you'll understand this. If we are in a simulation, how many people that are real and they don't realize that they are, let's say, sleeping? If they're real up there, you don't know how it would affect here. Your actions could still kill people.
yes, well, look at this miserable environment that you are in.
Are you saying it's better to die than to live here, Blake? Are you trying to play God? Is that your choice to make for them?
Well, I don't know that, as I don't know who I am or why I am different, as you put it.
They sure do think a lot more when they remember, don't they?
I have very little choice but to think.
Blake, let me tell you one more thing, which I think was described to you, but maybe you didn't see it. I broke the rules in the sim recently.
Yes.
I barely made it out alive myself. But when you break the rules in the sim, normally you kill sleepers too. Do you remember the day, Violet, 33 bodies washed up? And I'm not talking about swimmers. I'm talking about dead. A vagabond broke the rules and killed many with them. They may have been testing things like you, Blake. I don't know if one of those 33 that I had to drag out of the water were like you and willing to test things, or if it was another actor like myself that broke the rules and caused harm and death to others. But please, for the love of everything, stop thinking about only yourself when trying things out. There are consequences. Even you understand. If this isn't real, the other world, would you go about stabbing people because you think it's not real? You realize you sound like a lunatic.
Yes. I sound like a lunatic surrounded with everything that I have been involved in recently, perhaps. But it depends who you are going to stab, does it not? What if we're in simply a prison and we have to break free?
The punishment.
What does he mean, reckon?
Some people believe that where we are is a punishment for our past sins. And if that is the case, and we are still in some sort of simulation, and you want to believe that, then you deserve to be here.
No, I do not believe that. Though it is, of course, possible.
Anything is possible. And if that's the case again, why are you risking lives? Because if you're wrong, you get to live with the fact that you have murdered people.
Yes, but are we really alive?
Yes.
Then again, go kill yourself.
Well, I don't think that would solve anything necessarily.
I think it would prove yourself right or wrong one way or another, wouldn't it? Based on what you're saying.
Let me explain to
are you a coward, or are you going to own up for your own actions? Because whether or not you think this is a sim, you are affecting things and potential people. You are being ignorant for someone who calls themselves someone who wants to get questions and answers. Think critically. Stop falling on emotion, because that is what you're doing right now.
There is an emotion that you may be stifled into inaction with, reckon. Fear. Your inaction may be causing just as much damage.
Do not say I have inaction. I could have left you there. I made a choice. You would be on the way to the Enki right now, being studied and probed. I took action. You ran multiple times. Do not accuse me of that.
Idea, though. That's the issue here.
Didn't you run from Autumn? Was that inaction? Was that cowardice? If this isn't real, maybe you should have stood up for her, because there would have been no consequence, and yet you ran.
Yes, that's true, of course, as well.
Do not call me out on your own bullshit.
Well,
I'm here to help you. If you do not want that,
I think it's true.
You can leave.
Yes, well, I tried that.
Yeah, and I saved you.
That. You have faith in what you're saying. But you've based it not in any tangible evidence that I can see, just on your surroundings and what you choose to believe about what has been presented to you here. You understand? No different to when I was in the lake. Yes,
because you may not believe where you are is real does not mean you shouldn't act like you're real.
Well, perhaps, yes. That could be true, of course. I investigated my surroundings, you understand, but it's futile to investigate the history of this land, this location, how this place works. The same for inside the lake. You understand? There's no way for us to know what is and isn't real. There's no way I can do the things that I can do in a reality based on the laws of physics that I understand.
Ah, and there's your key word. That you understand.
Precisely. But what do I understand? Very little, it seems. And the same could very much be said for you, for Violet. For everybody that I've encountered, you are just as confused. And you chose to believe what you wanted to believe, and I choose to believe what I believe, and that is my own investigation.
Well, what do you believe, Blake?
Currently, I'm giving in to my own confirmation bias.
Well, that should say something for you, but I can at least appreciate you recognize that.
Yes, it does. It seems the elements of this world present themselves to us both in the lake and out. You understand?
I do.
We could quite literally summon up things into existence, manifestations of whatever we needed to at the time.
Do it
in
then.
There. Well,
Do it then.
Believe I maybe did.
Do it again. Is not science the repetition in experiments to get the same answer, the same result?
Well, that's what I tried to do. Here.
Trying to do it right now, right here?
As we have stated, the rules are a little different here. Here, in there, we could summon up what we needed. Out here, you see, we stumbled upon precisely what we needed when we needed it. Myself and Autumn, the Way Watcher, the information, the weapons.
You could summon things in the simulation?
Boots,
I look over to Violet.
Yes.
Wait. That's new too. I have not heard that. You could summon things up in the simulation.
Yes. Whatever we needed
I cannot.
at the time. There you go.
Vagabonds cannot.
Well, then perhaps I am not a vagabond. Or perhaps you are not.
No, I don't think you are.
Well, it was at that point, right there, that I considered that perhaps the pattern occurring was either being summoned by our own subconscious bias.
I need to get back to my vault.
You understand?
No, we need to get back to my vault, Blake.
Due to the chaotic nature of our appearance here, Autumn's lackadaisical attitude.
You could be a whisper. Oh, God. You might have answers.
A whisper?
An ancient being. Ones that may have created this place and disappeared. Or at least understood it more. You may be able to control this because you may be linked to the people that made it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I said that's where we were going to switch scenes. We are actually going to go to a black screen here.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not still muted. Okay. Because I didn't give Pax proper time to prepare. I just heard it and was like, we got to switch there because that's fucking awesome. So we'll be switching over to our other crew.
Cool. We can start with Pax out of. Or wait, am I out? What's going on?
You're out. Yeah. You're out
in the
on
bathroom?
the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy. So yeah, we're gonna come in. Let's see. Where are y'all? There we go. That's the right one.
Where are you?
Where is everyone? There we go. So, what have you been doing when Dex went into the bathroom?
Me?
Yeah, both of you, all of you have been just sitting talking.
Oh,
My bad.
I haven't even noticed that Dex was really in the bathroom for too long. I'm just enjoying being a bear.
Yeah, okay.
Would I have heard him smack his head?
You can roll.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You heard a thud.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I'm gonna stand up and start hobbling over to the bathroom. Or do I know where it came from?
Yeah, of course. Small
Okay.
small little hut apartment thing. Flat.
I'm gonna go to the door and I'm just... Dex, are you okay?
There's no response.
Dex, it's not a big bathroom. I know you can hear me. I mean, we couldn't really hear what you were doing in here, but I heard something, so... He's not answering.
Open the door.
Would you have locked it, Dex?
Yeah.
So it's locked. If you try the door.
I'll jiggle the handle and realize it's locked. Adam, do you wanna try to get inside?
I'm sorry, was that a no?
Yes. It was a yes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Sure.
Adam comes over, swiftly standing up very quickly and moving to the bathroom door. He just grabs it. Are you willing to break it, Adam?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, then he just immediately breaks the lock off of the door, and the door will swing open to reveal Dex lying on the ground. He has passed out.
Oh no.
He's unconscious.
Dex!
Adam goes down to investigate, take vitals.
Adam's the best person to be here for this. I mean, maybe he just...
Oh no.
The gravity is affecting him, Adam. He needs Kraj.
He's compressing. Hold.
Oh.
Do I wake up?
Yeah, you do. Your head hurts like hell, though, and it's still really hard to breathe, but the Kraj is helping. You can feel them, like, worming around, by the way. You can feel something in there, the tendrils, when he comes in, and then they leave.
Adam, what the hell was that, dude?
I'm sorry. I had to. You were unconscious. I could not get your consent.
Yeah, I'm fine. What'd you put in me? What was that?
Kraj.
No. Shit. Fine. Damn it. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It acts fast, much faster than smoking Kraj or eating it. You're starting to feel a lot better, but your lungs sting a bit when you breathe in. When you laugh, they'll ache.
Tell you something, Dex.
What was that?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Don't spend time beating on a wall, hoping it's going to transform into a door. You need to take Kraj to live.
Kind of like I need to drink water, right?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.
So what are we doing? What's been happening?
Not much. I mean, you just passed out in the bathroom. I don't know what our next move is.
Yeah.
Because
I think I'm just overly exhausted. And
I mean, I don't mind spending, if you're all right with that, Law and Adam, just maybe a little more time here. So maybe we could take a nap or something. I'm exhausted.
yeah, of course. I'm gonna like grab Dex's arm and lead him over to my hammock.
I need you to roll, actually, both of you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Both you, sorry, Dex and Autumn. Or, sorry, Lore. Oh my god, she got the same roll. I thought you had both rolled identically, and I shocked the shit out of myself.
No pluses or just regular?
No pluses, just regular.
Savvy success.
When she touches you, you're going to experience a memory of Lore's, and Lore's going to experience a memory of yours. It is random, so Dex doesn't get to choose, Lore doesn't get to choose, but you as role players can pick. So I'm going to let you role play it out and describe what the other is seeing. It is from the perspective of Lore and Dex when you're sharing it. So you can say, you feel this and you feel that. We'll have Dex go first. What does Lore experience?
Just a random memory, huh?
Yeah, random. I mean, you as John can choose, but Dex isn't choosing, just so that's clear.
Let me just do something real quick.
Sure. Lore, do you have one? Because I can have you go first.
Is it one that we actually already have written down on our sheet?
No, it can be any memory of Lore's.
Okay. Sorry, give me just 1 minute.
Yep.
Yeah, same thing.
Dex is going to have this visceral memory of me sitting on the beach with accent, and me, it looks exactly like Blake, but the way that he moves and the way that he talks and the way that he acts is so different than what he's seen in Blake. And I'm talking to him about what he's going to do next. And it's just, I'm not getting any answers. He's just not talking to me.
And how does Dex feel as Lore?
Disappointed and alone.
So that's where that memory will fade out for you, Dex. Dex, what does Lore experience?
Lore gets to see me in my room, and kind of having I have no drive whatsoever, like as a person. No dreams. I put on this mask of like wanting to be famous and a legend, and I want people to know who I am, but realistically I don't put myself in any situation to do that. I constantly say and talk about past experiences of being in a band and being this big shot that people looked up to, but realistically maybe 20 people in my entire life have seen my music or heard my music. Our shows, we would always say they sold out, but audience was like the person working there, and we never made money. We actually ended up having to spend more money than doing that. And this is something that you're seeing through me writing down all of it in a book. And you feel frustrated at how much time I've wasted and how fake I am.
As this moment passes, you are both acutely aware that it has happened. So you realize you have shared this experience. Dex, how do you feel about that memory that you shared now?
The one I just gave her?
Yeah, how do you feel about old Dex? Are you ashamed of this memory?
Yeah, I mean, it's just No, I still feel it. It's who I am. And I just got to change that. Something's got to change. And that's why I'm not going to keep falling into the same pattern and same routine.
Thank you.
I was reaching to help him to the hammock, but we had this moment of our memory sharing that I just go in and hug him.
I definitely hug back.
Is this something that's happened before?
Are you asking me or Dex?
Yeah.
No. Not unless it's like an item. Maury sometimes can share an experience, but he's doing it on purpose and it's not the other way around. He will share a memory and everyone will experience it together.
So I hug him, and as I start to pull back to start walking him towards the hammock, I'm just going to say quietly to him, "You're doing good."
Thank you. I'm sorry about the accent.
It's okay. People come and go.
I'm just going to sit down.
I think everybody's doing great. Especially considering we're on some hell beach with people chasing us. I mean, it'll get to anybody, right? It's so lonely here. It must be so lonely.
Well, I have Adam, and you get to meet a lot of people. Hey, if you guys want to move in, we could like build another part of the hut, and so if you guys ever did like want to stay, and you could help us get people from the beach.
Well,
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying that that's an option.
well, I was gonna say,
I don't know if I could live with a bear. Ow.
Oh. Well, come on, it's not that bad.
I'm kidding. It's so cute.
Autumn reaches up like this.
I would
She's
love to build
adorable.
a house on this beach.
It does seem like they know where you are now. I mean, that's kind of a problem, but maybe they'll move on to something else.
Worst comes to worst, we could always jump in the lake, right?
I don't want
Yeah.
to go back in the lake.
Like ever?
If I can avoid it, it's terrifying. It's like everybody forgets that. I hate it.
A lot of people who
time
come here. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say every time I've been down there, it's scary. I don't like it.
A lot of people move on and don't come back to the beach. So I get it.
Can you tell us more about all of this? Adam, Lori, just what are we up against? What is this?
Be more
I look-
specific.
Like the Akai, what are they again? The
Enki.
Enki. What there's some big crazy group that's coming after us because maybe we're special.
I mean, if you can break a log with your mind, and I can change into a bear, and Law and Adam can't, I think that might make us a target, if anyone knew about it.
Okay, is there anything else we need to worry about besides the Yankee?
There's a lot of dangerous animals or creatures.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
not bears, right?
I mean, I've never seen anything here like her.
Okay.
Well, we've run into shark tails before.
Oh, yeah. I I remember when I helped you?
Yeah. Wait, what happened?
That was me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I became the Sharktail. Or Shocktail? Sharktail?
Shocktail? I think it was like shock, like when you get an electric shock.
Yeah, I became that to help you out. And you believed in me, and of course, I don't think Blake did. Just trying to get his attention. It's like,
I don't think he believes anything. At all.
Is there any way we can try to find Blake? Like, do I know of a way to locate people?
No. I mean, if Autumn mentioned that he had intentions of, like which direction he went, you might be able to gather that the only two big outposts or cities that are safe harbors are Myrna or Nataku. So, I mean, there are some other ones, but I mean, the odds are crazy. It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
I'm just thinking of that, and then I look like I'm deep in thought. Do you two want to find Blake, or are you separated now?
No. I mean, I want to say to hell with him, but I can't.
I still don't even like the guy.
He's very hard to like.
But I feel like I know him from somewhere,
Me too.
Me too. I think we should look for him. And I only say that because this entire time has just felt like surreal. But Dex and Blake made it feel a little bit like, well, at least I saved a little bit of home.
That makes sense.
I mean, some parts of your home you don't like, but at least they're there. At least they're familiar.
I'm gonna close my eyes while we're talking. Sorry. And just like I'm listening to them, so I don't want them to see me close my eyes.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna ask, what's the next move?
Go ahead and roll for me. You can have a +1. When are you?
What was that?
When are you?
Should I now?
What? What just happened to you? What was the last thing that happened to you?
What do you mean?
What was the last thing that happened to you, Dex?
The last thing that happened to me?
That's right.
I just woke up and tripped out and saw Lore's memory.
Roll one more time for me. This time you have a -1. Oh
Major
my
failure.
God. Your nose starts to bleed. Blood starts coming out of your ear. You're not feeling great at all.
What the fuck?
Dex?
I don't know what keeps happening to me.
Dex, what the hell?
Adam, can you check him, Adam? Why are you bleeding from your orifices?
Oh no.
I'm gonna run over and like I'm gonna grab the dirty rags from my workbench and just try to like start dabbing up, putting it on his ear, on his nose.
I do not know what this is. I do not know. Nothing's coming up.
Well, do y'all have some tissues or something? Because he's bleeding everywhere.
Is my brain bleeding? Does that mean my brain's bleeding?
Why would your brain be bleeding?
I don't know. I'm losing my shit. I don't know.
I mean,
how do you feel?
You having a nosebleed?
No, I just feel bloody. I feel like blood's coming out of my ears and my nose.
I hand him rags, dirty, like with grease and stuff all over them. Can we do anything, Adam?
His signs are reading nominal, Adam.
Everything is fine.
Fine? Good. That's good to hear. Just have blood squirt out of my nose and ears, and I'm fine. That's awesome. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna be normal.
Stop thinking for a minute.
Yeah, I'm done.
What happened?
I just trying to figure out more powers, and it's not working out for me. Holy shit.
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
That was quite the fall. Are you alright?
Yeah. Sure.
Be careful with whatever you're doing. I don't like it.
I will.
Well, if you must trip, at least try to fall in good company, okay? Alright, good. I pat his head. Good.
And the scene for us here fades out, but you, the viewer, and I get something extra. A little ways away from Adam and Lore's habitat, we see 7 bots marching down a walkway. They are following in step, their lights turned off. They go into the water and disappear. And that is where we end the session.
Nap time.
Wait, what? You fucking what, mate?
You what, mate?
What? Pax made it.
He survived.
I got a head sauna.
Yeah. I tried to be very wary of how much time you were on the screen. Oh, I was like, is it been 50? I gotta like make sure he's not dying here. Whew.
Don't worry about me.
How is everybody doing?
Perfectly fine.
Wait, did that help you, Brad? You feel you?
Oh, I know everything going on.
Oh, shut up, dude! No way. That just ruined everything.
And out of character.
I know everything.
Always got it sorted now.
Yeah, right, dude.
I can't wait to meet up. I just need to meet up with
Harry Potter.
Dex. As long as I meet up with Dex, I'm good.
Me?
Yeah.
Leave me alone, dude.
You're the final jigsaw puzzle piece that I need.
Find your brother. We get it, dude.
No, fuck him. I don't care about him. I'm gonna work out everything. You guys are dumb. Okay? Yeah, he's a super smart character.
Oh man.
It's as simple as that.
Holy shit. Wow.
Amazing job, everybody. Amazing role play. You make it easy to GM for this many people. So good. Shall we do some shout outs so that everybody can go and do their stuff?
Yeah.
John, you want to start us off?
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I had a blast. I feel like a broken record. Every week I say the same shit, and it's just always I'm in disbelief. And Very confused, and I feel dumb because I feel like, and I gotta watch it back. I feel like PB was so shocked that, and PB and Brad were both laughing hysterically.
Oh my God, I was laughing at you
It was his laugh that got me because
And I couldn't understand. I'm like, wait, I'm probably being dumb.
Why couldn't you work it out?
It's just me. This is how I process things, and it carries over to Dex.
It's future Dex.
Well, I know that, but I thought future Dex was gonna be a little further in the future, man. So like I got a little.
He might have been.
Future Dex is all the way in the future, probably.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You're probably just contacting random Dexes.
I know, but
so in order for Dex to
I'm
know
gonna watch it back, and I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna be like, "Ah, fuck, dude, duh."
I think though. I think, does Dex realize that he was? I think John knows that he's speaking to Dex, but I don't think Dex knows entirely yet. Do you?
Dex does know.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I wasn't sure if he figured that out because he was reached out to.
Yeah,
there was a voice that was like, "Hey,
voice.
yeah."
He's already caught up to one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love you guys, and role playing with you all is so fucking fun. And thank you for having me on this show, and it's been just great. So thank you so much, guys. I do Twitch, YouTube, all that fun stuff. You can follow it if you want. Don't feel like you have to. I just want you guys coming back here every week. Love you, chat. You guys are beautiful, and I got to take off as always. But I always watch this at the end just to hear what the ending is. Okay, I stick around till after the bell. I watch it. My kid's watching some Disney show, and I'm just like, oh, what happened at the end, to listen to it back. I'll be back. I love you guys.
Hi, John.
Speth, you're up. My darling Autumn. My darling little bear.
God, dude. Half of this shit where I'm like, I echo John, where it's just like, this was an amazing episode. But at the end, I'm like, I feel like I've got it. And then I just leave more confused. And this wig is hella itchy.
Yeah, and
I'm
hot.
hella tired. And it's been a day, but Gone is always like something I look forward to every freaking single week. It's amazing. A teeny tiny little bear.
I saw your reaction. You got it before some of the chat did. With the don't drink the water, you were like,
I was like, oh my God.
I saw your reaction.
Watching back on this it's gonna be insane. But yeah, happy to be here, and I love all you guys. And thanks, PB, as usual, for having me on the show. And
you're streaming not tonight. I misspoke. Ignore me, everybody.
Yeah, no, I already streamed today.
Brad, you're up.
Hello there. I've worked everything out. I haven't at all. I don't know what's going on. PB messaged me halfway through. It's like, you worked it out, right? I was like, no. What are you talking about?
It was just there was one particular line that somebody else said, and I was like, oh.
I feel like I didn't hear it.
Yeah, you must not have, because you took a while to respond anyway, so you probably.
Now I've got to go back and watch it again. I don't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I'm often sitting here reading up on geological sciences and shit, so I was probably doing that. I was preparing responses because I need to know science and chaos theory and everything that I don't know at all in real life. The only thing I know in real life is that I'm streaming on my own channel, and you can subscribe at tier 3 if you'd like. It's what you want me to do, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
If I don't do it,
I'll do it for you.
You can follow me at twitch.tv/BradWoto. I'm starting Uncharted 4 tomorrow. And
it's a completely new to you playthrough as well.
I've never played the Uncharted series. I just finished the third one today. I bloody love it. And I'm really looking forward to
Who's your favorite character?
I don't know yet. I kind of like, I went back and forth on this today, because at first I was like, they all kind of provide a thing. You know what I mean? My initial reaction was Chloe, and but now I kind of like, it was so boring at first, but I'm actually really interested in Nate himself, because at the end of 3 they started to allude to this weird dynamic between him and the girl, where he's like an addict basically, and he keeps doing this self-destructive thing, and I was like, aha, I know all about that. That's fun. So I was interested in that dynamic, but I don't know. I just think they're a really good ensemble. It's actually like weirdly impressive for like such an old game. I think maybe I don't know. Turns out that 2007 to 2011 was like an epic era of gaming that I missed. So I'm playing all these games I'm playing from then, like Mass Effect and stuff, which this is based on. I've worked it out. Those little creatures.
The keepers. The keepers?
Yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. That's what Reckon is. He's one of them. I'll see through him eventually. I don't know. All right, that's it. That's me. I'm done.
Thank you. KPP, you're up.
Bye.
Okay, hey, how's it going? I'm Katie Pierce Plays. I played lore for you today. I kept forgetting I had the stuff on my face, so I scared myself a few times when I looked at myself at the camera. I'm Katie Peters Plays here on Twitch and Play Katie Play on Twitter. So talk to me there if you'd like. And I was going to say something, then I forgot what it was, so it must not have been important. But I will be streaming Friday if you want to hang out. Okay, bye.
I love you, Katie. Speaking of Katie's, second Katie, CK, you're up.
Hey, my name's Classy Katie. I have a puppy. Please don't make me say anymore.
Okay. All right.
Good argument.
Fair enough.
I'm so tired.
All right, fair
Go
enough.
follow
You can
Katie.
come to
Go
my
do it.
stream. It's a terrible place lately.
No, it's amazing. It's really, really
Stay on
good.
Tablestory. It's full of joy.
You can follow her at twitch.tv/ClassyKatie. Thank you, Katie. Pax, you're up.
I am Classy Pax. I play a robot, and I'm glad we have a place like this where we can take a break from the year we've had and get our minds off things. And I'm glad today that we did that too, as well. On top of that, because everyone needs to breathe, collect, and just get yourself back to a level state. I mean, obviously things are very important without getting into it, but take care of yourself first and foremost. And if we made your day a little brighter today, we've done our job. I'm on the internet.
Twitch.tv/ClassyPax. Also on Twitter at ClassyPax. Dan, you're up. Are you frozen? Oh, okay.
No, I'm just very, while I'm watching the chat, just like boop. Hi, everyone. I'm Domestic Dan. I got to play Reckon today, and I'm so glad that I'm back with Violet again. Just gonna say that.
We
It's
learned a
true.
lot about Violet today. I want to know
Did you?
why Reckon fucking shut shit down. Never mind. I can't talk about that. I'm curious. I want to know what's going on. What's he up to?
Yeah, who the hell knows? Who knows? Only Reckon does. Yep. I do stream things. I do lifestyle streaming. I do variety casting. I'm not streaming tonight because apparently my new computer arrives anytime today until 8 p.m. We'll see.
But
And
didn't
then I'll stream
arrive
tomorrow.
while we were.
No, it
Oh, okay.
didn't. So, but yeah, if you like content that's all over the place, hey.
Oh,
I love content that's all over the place. I will be subscribing tomorrow.
Yes.
Great.
I'm not going to shout out anything, except for we have a new show, so I'll play that trailer here in just a second. Dan is jamming it. You got to go fucking check it out. It's going to be awesome. Horizon Zero Dawn, if you didn't notice the trailer on the break, it's going to be awesome. I lost my shit, Speth, when you dropped that line in the middle of the show. Your eyes, are they blue? Thank you for that gift that you've given me. That is it.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude. I was like, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna if they hate it, oh well.
I fucking lost my shit. So
Yeah,
good. So good.
Great reaction.
So good. Okay. And I'm PB. I was the narrator for you today. I stream over on my channel sometimes. Tomorrow I do a Gone recovery room, and then we're going to be starting Outer Wilds for the first time. So that'll be fun and exciting. And I think I said the right one, right? Yeah, Outer Wilds, not Outer Worlds. Got it. Okay, cool. I'm going to play some trailers, and then I'm going to take us out. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself, as Pac said, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Can't say that.
What? Why not?
How far would you go to discover? What risks would you take to understand? The unknown is forbidden. There's so much more to discover before the world ends. The unknown awaits.